Oh, I see. It's even better when you're watching it happen in front of you.
Well, now we get two people in the interview as well. So let's throw it over to G-Sun to talk with Chovy and Saul.
안녕하세요.
And CvMax.
네, 심해 감독님은 이번 LCK 스프링 이 자리에 처음 서시는데요. 팬분들께 한 말씀 부탁드립니다.
여기 서니까 좋네요.
It's good to be here.
오늘 전승으로 가져가면서 감격스러우실 것 같아요.
So,
오늘 승리
Griffin
소감은
finished first round
어떠신가요?
undefeated. How do you feel about that?
오늘 승리 이제 저희가 연습 그때 그 짜운대로 돼서
Well, about today's victory, I think the game went as we did in the practice game, so I was
네,
feeling really
일선에서
comfortable and
초비
it was really
선수가
nice.
사일러스를 들고 나왔습니다.
Chovy, you played
잘
Silas,
버텨주면서 정말
stealing all the
좋은
ultimates
리더
and showing great
보여주셨는데요.
performance.
오늘 어떻게 사일러스는
How was
어떻게
today's
준비하게
game and how did you
되셨나요?
prepare Silas?
사일러스가 상대 궁극기가
Well, Silas,
좋은 게 있고 라인전도
when the opponent composition has great ultimates, and also in a situation where you don't lose in the laning phase, I'm able to go with Silas. Then is it a good champion against Aurelion Soul?
한 4개월 만에 만난 것 같아서
Well, I actually faced him for in like 4 months, so I had no experience about it, but I just went with Silas. So CvMax, how was Chovy's Silas today?
사일러스 초비 선수가 이제 조금 연습을
Well, Silas,
했었는데
Chovy practiced it
되게
for quite a lot of games.
딱 나오면 잘 쓸 자신
So,
있었어요.
if it's not a blind pick, he was quite confident, so today was the right timing for it. And Chovy told me that he is feeling a bit confident, so I allowed him to play, and he did perform well in game. So let's check out this highlight here. You stole Alistair's ultimate here. And you also opened team fight.
이때 알리스타 공을 일단 뺐으면 좋았을
So I stole his ultimate from live.
들어가서
It's a really good ult to steal.
저 혼자 끝까지
And I just went all in because I knew that I won't die there, so I just kept going in. Then was that you that made the call to open team fight, or so what was going on over there? So at first I stole the ultimate and then I opened team fight. Then moving on to game 2, Sword. It was an amazing game. 9 kills and 4 assists. How was your play on Urgot today? I want to give all the credit to our junglers and also the bot laner because Tarzan was paying attention to the top lane a lot. So our bot laners were doing so well down there even without junglers. So I think I just did the play that naturally a person has to do in the soul lane when jungler sees you a lot. Game 2 and game 1 was also Jace versus Urgot, but you were always in a priority in both champions. Well, actually, it's a matter of ganks and not dying in the lane. I think maybe Urgot is a little bit in the lead, but overall, I think I avoided ganks a lot and I did quite well.
네, 맞습니다. 수수 선수의 경기력이 빛났던 특히 2세트였습니다. 감독님 2세트에서
CvMax.
스카너가 나왔단 말이에요.
Skarner
어떤
popped up.
계기로 준비하신 픽인가요?
이것도 승용 타장 선수가
So this is also a Tarzan
저번에 한번 적으로 상대했잖아요.
practice. I mean, he
되게 좋아 보인다.
faced
네, 그래서
Skarner in the previous game from an opponent team, so he thought he was quite viable, so he practiced it, and today was the right situation, and we played it today.
그리핀은 언제나 좋은 모습 보여주니까요. 오늘 특히 또 1세트, 2세트 포탑
Game
하나도
1 and
내지
2.
않았습니다. 그 어느
None of your
때보다
turrets were
경기가
going
빨리
down,
끝나가는 느낌이 드는데요.
and game was quite,
오늘만큼은
and
정말 승리에
game
대한
was
열망이 더 강하게
really quick in time.
느껴지셨던 건가요?
Does that kind of reflect the will to just end the first round in a perfect score?
KDA나 뭐 연승을 몇 연승 하고 있거나 이런 외부적
To be honest,
요소를 별로 그렇게 진짜
we're not really interested or paying attention to the factors outside the game like KDAs or the winning streaks.
해서 이기자.
The only mindset in mind today was let's just win against Genji and do the best performance we can.
네, 그리핀은 그 어떤 경기 기록보다는
Griffin.
한 경기 한 경기 승리에 더
I guess
집중을
you guys are
하시는
focusing
것
one
같습니다.
game at a time.
초비 선수 이런
The
얘기가
Chovy,
좀 많아요.
there are a lot of
점점
comments
포커스들이
that
늘고 있다.
saying that you are getting good at
혹시
interviews.
코치를 많이 해주시나요?
Does CvMax give you any advice?
일단 저 인터뷰한 거는
Well, my
코칭
interviews,
같은 건 일단 아무도 안
no one
해주는
coaches me.
편이고요.
Not really.
많이 하다 보니까 늘어난 것
I think I'm
같아요.
just
네,
getting
이제는
good at it
카메라가
by
어색하지
having a lot of
않으시죠?
experience.
아직
Do you feel
완전-
comfortable in front of the
완전은
camera?
어색하지 않다고 할 수 없는 것 같아요.
Not
네,
100%.
알겠습니다.
Not
앞으로
yet.
조금 더 편해지시길 바랄게요. 자, 감독님 이제
The
2라운드
CvMax.
남았습니다. 어떻게 준비하실
We're gonna be
계획이세요?
starting a second round robin soon. How are we gonna
네.
prepare for it?
저희가 작년에는
Last year,
1라운드 성적 대비
well,
2라운드를 잘
We were a bit shaky in the second round, so
토대로 경험 삼아서
based on that experience, we're gonna concentrate harder and we're gonna make sure to be consistent in the second round robin. And lastly,
되게 좀 다 결합돼 있어요. 사실
I think
하나가
we are so solid as a unit right now, all the 5 players.
중요한 말이고
I mean, that's the most important thing as
누가
a
받아도 이상하지 않다고
team, so I think every player deserves
MVP
MVP.
받은 사람이 나간 총알인 거죠.
It's I want to call it the MVP players as a bullets, but you know, you need a whole gun to be a gun, you know? So I just want to say
MVP를 받지 못하고 뒤에 있는
all the 4 members or 3 members behind the scene, you know, not being the MVP. I just want the fans to also give some attention and love and support for the other players as well. The sword. Then do you have any message for the 3 players waiting for you guys?
비록 탑플로지만 형이 받았다고 기분 나빠하지
Even
말고.
though I'm a top laner, don't feel bad
너희들도
about
엄청 잘해줬으니까
me picking the MVP, and I know that you guys are being so well and doing so well, so I'm having trust on you. Just keep your play going. So lastly, Chovy, how are you gonna prepare second round?
라운드는 지금까지 해왔던 대로
Just as we did.
경기력이 끌어올리는 게 최우선이고
Well, first of all, we have to just make sure to play up to our full potential, and we're gonna prepare one game at a time to win every match. So we'll be looking forward to see even better performance and teamwork from Griffin. So this will be the end of the interview with Chovy, Sword, and CvMax from Griffin, and I'm gonna pass it back to our casters. Thank you.
Thank you very much, G-Sun. Fantastic to hear from all 3.